So I've been asked how to name a character, or name suggestions and help with that. So let's get to it. A lot of your favorite characters from your favorite series has names with like special secret meanings that tie into the character. For instance, Zuko, when written in traditional Chinese, means reclaimed honor.
The only way to regain my honor is to find the Avatar.
Meanwhile, Aang's means peaceful soaring. Now, both of these tie into the character's lore, as Zuko's chases honor throughout the series,
I can't believe how stupid I am!
while Aang seeks peace. Kakashi Hatake means scarecrow in the field.
1,000 years of death!
Naruto means fish cake, and Uzumaki means spiral. The very common name Sasuke means ninja warrior, and Uchiha means paper fan. While some names are a pun off their original meanings, Kakarot being a carrot, and Vegeta being a vegetable. And Broly is broccoli.
Kakarot. Is that a vegetable? I hate vegetables!
But not everything has to be Japanese. Lelouch is French, and it means shady or dubious. Frieza just means freezer. It's just a pun off freezer. And cooler is just, it's cooler. Nothing special about it, other than the fact that they are frost demons, so it ties in with the cold. I mean, his name is literally King Cold. Now, on the Dragon Ball Xenoverse game, I made my own frost demon. Now, what would we name him? Now, I'd go on Google, search up cold synonyms, because they're frost demons, so they have to do with cold and stuff like that. And now we look at all the synonyms and what word sticks out to us for the one we like the best, we're going to use. Now, I see polar.
Polar.
We're gonna mix up the word polar. Let's name him Poland or Polaris. I say that fits the bill on being a frost demon, and the name sounds cool on its own. Now that brings me into synonyms. This is God in my series. His name is Newman, and Newman is just a synonym for God. Now let's say you had a ghost type character or a ghost character. There's different and cooler ways you can say ghost, such as revenant. That's probably the coolest way you could say a ghost. Then you have phantasm. It doesn't sound too cool, but if it doesn't, you can always switch it up. You could take phantasm and cut it up, take out the asm, just leave phant, and add some new parts to it, like Phantaurus or Phantaz. That one sounds pretty good. I've actually done that with a lot of my characters, such as my character Calico. His name comes from the term calcium, which has to do with bones, because he's a bone character, he's a skeleton. Then we have my character Bora. His name comes from Aurora Borealis. I just cut out the Aurora and the Alice. And then I did a little tweaks to the remainder. And that's how I got Bora's name. You can get names out of different types of cultures as well. Take JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Take Caesar Zeppeli. His last name derives from Led Zeppelin, an English rock band in London formed in 1968. And that happens a lot in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now let's take Roronoa Zoro. His name comes from Zoro, the legendary masked vigilante swordsman Zoro from 1919. Then we have Usopp, which is believed to become off the character Aesop from the story Boy Who Cried Wolf, which he does a lot.
Tell me what to do, I'm on it!
Please save me!
What hell?
Now, a character's abilities or traits could influence one's name, like their superpowers even. Like my shadow character, Penumbra. Her name derives from the meaning partial shadow, as you can see right here. Now my character Lute comes from the term dilute. That means to add water to a solvent to make it thinner, like watering something down. I literally just shortened the word. Kizaru's name means yellow monkey, cause he do be yellow, and he's a... If you're really stuck on names, Mythology can help you name characters. For instance, Goku in Sun Wukong. I have a lightning character. His name is Purin, and his name is based off the Slavic god of the skies, the thunder, the rain, and the weather. Now, the face of my series, Newman's Law, my character, the fire guy, right in front and center, Enra, his name comes from En, the Albanian god of fire, and Ra, the Egyptian sun god. Now, I almost forgot my favorite anime character, Mugen, which means no limits, or infinity, which he then paints on walls and rooftops. Names can also be basic. You know, like Finn and Jake. Basic names work well with environments that are more lighthearted, too. So names could also depend on your story and how serious you want it and whatever. Look, his name is Hiccup and the dragon's name is Toothless. But this is the most peak, greatest movie series, one of the greatest movie series I've seen in a lifetime. The coolest characters could have the dumbest names. But if the character's cool enough, the name doesn't even seem so dumb after all. The character makes the name. In fact, if the character's done well enough, that goofy name could become iconic. A good example would be Might Guy, Rock Lee, Monkey D. Luffy, Death the Kid, Speedwagon, Ash Ketchum. Like, what the hell is a Pikachu? People who've never watched Pokemon knows what Pikachu is. If your character is American and he gets a Japanese name and they're not Japanese, that just doesn't make sense. Like, we can't have a kid named Derek in class with next to a kid named Yoshimitsu. Weird names would only make sense if you make it a weird world where anything goes. His name is Gumball, and it works, because his world is wicked and wacky. His name being Gumball is considered normal. Okay, I think I've lost the plot to the video, so I'm going to end it right here.